Hello and welcome to Glue Factory. EHLER's here.
Hello.
We're doing the Heated Rivalry special.
It's the Heated Rivalry
I've been
special.
drinking the whole time.
Yeah.
And you can tell.
Yeah. It's the most ass there's ever been on this podcast.
Horniest episode ever? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know about your other episodes.
Olga does make a lot of noises on this one.
And you do a full stretch.
Yeah.
I still feel good about it.
He gets loosened up, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
There's a bit of the episode where we're just basically watching gay porn and commenting on it.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's what Olga wants. That's all she's ever wanted.
Most
in
of the
show.
episodes are for the boys, but this one's for me.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
And stick around for the Patreon bit where we talk to Dan Beckner about
We're going to keep that in the Patreon?
Well, we'll see where we'll see where it
okay.
And it was quite late on, so I think it
Okay.
will be in the Patreon.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're not going to make a decision as to what goes in the Patreon. It's just going to be
We should make a clip of it, though.
Oh.
yeah, sure.
We clip the Patreon, don't you worry.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
No,
we
don't
clip
worry.
stuff. Yeah.
This is how it all gets made.
Erika, do you have anything to plug?
I got nothing going on. No,
Yeah.
that's not true. Just I have some whips coming up. If you want to come to those, they're in random ass cities like Leicester, Exeter, and maybe one in Sheffield.
Why not?
Come through if you live in these places.
The Peak District. You can go for a nice hike afterwards.
There you
Yeah.
go. Do you want to
Yeah.
plug your Instagram for them to find it?
Yeah, it's Erika EHLER, ERIKAEHLER.
We will link that in the description. You can see Olga on tour.
I'm on tour. Olga Koch, Fat Tom Cruise, opening at Soho Theater in February.
Mm.
That's right.
Korean love heart.
I'm going to be in Brazil in 2 weeks, going to Carnival, not performing anything.
Yeah, so if you want to
Come
kidnap
hang out with
Riley-
us. Yeah, if you're in Brazil,
Yeah, if you're in Brazil,
come through.
you know.
Yeah, if you want to reassure Riley about the size of his ass, there's never been a better time.
Copacabana Beach fan meetup. Glue Factory meetup.
Yeah. And I'm also on tour. I'm going to be in Ireland in February doing How Revolting, and I'm going to be in Australia in April doing the Greatest Hits tour. Consider it. Consider it.
The bus that's going to take us where we need to go is in 4 minutes, so let's go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys, I have a question for you. What do you know, before we get into it, you have the floor. What do you know, what have you heard about the TV show Heated Rivalry?
I have a bunch of disconnected,
Let's hear it.
uncontextualized thing. We just had we just had the Glue Factory episode with Hannah Crosby, so I am not working with the full
We've
set of
been
cylinders
drinking.
right now.
Yeah.
However, what I know about Heated Rivalry is that number one, it's Cancon, right? It's Canadian, and it's
con.
Canadian excellence.
it's right now at a
For
time
Canadians, by Canadians.
at a time is Canadian FUBU. At a time when Canada is, I would say, needs to be at the top of people's minds than ever.
Wait, why is that?
Our stock is up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak on that.
Welcome to the resistance, Canada. Yeah.
At a time when we're gonna have to Canada right
you are
now.
aware you're both Canadian. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Canada right now has to be a little bit like what Afghanistan was in 2003. We need so many foreign fighters coming over to resist Yankee occupation, and all of the girls and gays of the world will flock to defend the land that brought them heated rivalry.
This is true. I
think.
can confirm.
yeah,
The
they're gonna-
Galaban.
Yeah, there we go. An early heater. An early heater off of Edwards.
I will say, I mean, certainly, even the Russians, I guess, on Canada's side, by Canada's side.
Yeah. Did not think I would die fighting side by side with Canuck.
Did not expect greatest ally to be Hoser.
Okay, so basically,
Okay,
you just from a top level know it's a Canadian show.
I know that it's Canadian. I know that it's huge among.
No, you're just talking about yourself. Come on.
Allies.
What's up? So I know that it's Canadian.
Getting
I
out
know
my
that
cock and going, it's Cancon.
It is. It's Cancon. Sorry.
it's subsidized
Yeah, there
by the
we go.
government.
Yeah, that's right.
I got an
I'll give
arts,
you an extra inch.
I got an arts grant to get an extra inch put on. So I know that. Also, the other thing is, I know that it happened to make Wolf Parade super popular among Gen Z.
So Wolf Parade is a band that his friend Dan is in, and Wolf Parade sang that song that plays when
The gay panic's
yes.
happening.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
and I was like, what? I'll Believe in Anything is blowing up the charts right now, and Dan is about we may have to cut this, but Dan's about to start a series of residencies as Wolf Parade that they got planned before this happened, and they're going to have to get all bigger venues now because
That's
they're
amazing.
hugely popular.
Have you spoken to him about it? How does he feel? Has he
extensively.
seen it? Is he proud of it? Is he happy with it?
I talk to Dan most days.
So is he happy about it? Has he seen the show?
He's delighted. He's very happy. And so mainly when I think about Heated Rivalry, and also every single woman I've ever met is like, you need to watch Heated Rivalry right now.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. That's what I guessed.
I'll tell you what, last thing I watched on the TV is I rewatched Sicario for the 9th time.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sounds about right. All
Yeah.
right,
And then
Milo?
I'm going to rewatch Heat for the 12th time.
Okay.
And then this is I sort of run through like a series of canonical films.
Is Heat a sit down and watch in full kind of thing for you, or are you TikToking it to yourself by playing 15 minutes at a time?
Depends.
Okay.
I think like movies like The Matrix or Sicario or Heat, I have my scenes that I like to watch when I'm lying in bed and can't fall asleep.
Okay.
It's kind of weird that like the thing I watch when I can't fall asleep is like a super taut, stressful scene of like a shooting happening at the US border.
Okay.
Mm.
But for whatever reason, it's what works.
Well, there's some shooting in Heated Rivalry.
Matt Graver is my comfort character.
What about if Al Pacino was in Heated Rivalry and he was like, he had a great ass?
Okay, yeah. No, that works. You know what? That works. Milo, what did you know?
I kind of
about?
know what Ryan knows, but additionally to that, I also know that there's a lot of spoken Russian in it. Because I know someone who was watching it on an illegal download and it didn't have the subtitles for the Russian, and they were texting me like, I need you right now. What is going on in this show?
Parentheses, not getting back together, just need the translation, just to be completely clear.
But isn't it like, it's not available in Russia? Like Russia is quite like, I can't remember who I was talking to about this. One of the many people who was trying to talk to me about Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, and it's not like available in Russia.
It's
so
not available in the sense that it's not officially distributed in Russia, but you could pirate it.
It will be not available because of the sanctions.
People have to.
There's like a
pirate it.
Google Drive that people are sending around.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how they're getting around it.
It's sticky. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of a physical drive.
It is gayest thing on Yandex.
Surely not. Surely not.
No, probably
So
not.
the thing, I'm planning to watch Heated Rivalry. It's
Okay.
just, it's less about the content of it and more that for me to want to watch something new, I need to know that I have an uninterrupted large block of time. So I'm waiting to get sick.
Mm-hmm.
When I get sick next, I will watch all of Heated Rivalry at once.
Okay, well, you're lucky. Sorry, you're in luck. I've got gonorrhea.
But bug chasing so I can watch Heated Rivalry. But just any bug? Just like a cold?
I'm just like, I'm walking around just asking people like who look sniffly to just
Cough
really
in my mouth.
enunciate. Why don't you tell me what? Why don't you say white like a southerner? What? Do it right here.
They love white so much they have to drag it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why don't you tell me what's wrong with white people these days?
Erika?
Like woke Southern. Southern gentleman who's
White
like,
people.
yeah. Maoist standard English Southern gentleman.
Pretty good. Anyway, sorry. That's my thoughts on Heated
All
Rivalry
right.
so far.
Erica, would you like to
Heated
give them a brief
Rivalry.
description of the show?
It's men yearning in the most beautiful way, and it's
I thought you
a
said men urinating. At
Urinating.
first. I was like, wow, this
Hey.
is kinky.
That's,
I don't know.
think
They
that's
that might be in the deleted scenes, but yeah, season 2.
The Stanley Cup piss guy.
It's like
They take turns filling it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last one who fills it has to drink it.
yeah, but it's just like a
It's finally the crossover between the two types of Stanley Cup.
Yeah, there you go. That's really
Yeah.
good.
The first time people drinking from Stanley Cups have watched clips from the Stanley Cup.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening. I don't know if this is a sexist observation.
Uh-oh.
buckle up.
Okay.
Ears perked. Let's go.
Okay. But it seems like in the last couple of years, a number of cultural products have emerged
Mm.
that have caused, you would say, mainstream female interest in pro sports. It's not just like lots of women watch pro sports, but it seems to be like they're crossing over sort of.
Like the F1 show and Formula
Or
One.
also like Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Where
Mhm.
like there was all of a sudden TikToks of like, okay, well, we're now going to get our snack platter ready for the Super Bowl
Mhm.
because we're just going to take this out.
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
really?
And
I don't think
okay.
it's a controversial thing to say. I think you are overestimating how much of the TV show Heated Rivalry has to do with actual professional hockey, given the fact that they do not have the copyright to the NHL's Stanley Cup, so they call it the Cup and the MHL.
Yeah, they make like a fake Stanley Cup. It's the ugliest thing ever.
No, it's just a Stanley Cup. With
Yeah.
The
Also-
National Hockey League.
Also, the what are meant to be the Boston Bruins are called the Boston Raiders, and what are meant to be
The Habs, I think, are Montreal.
that's how much
like
that's
it's
how
like
much-
not a real team.
Yeah, sure.
Montreal's something.
Yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
very funny if
I play for the Montreal something.
Yeah.
it would be funny to be like, yeah, no, it's the Montreal Alouettes, actually.
I play for the Montreal Calcasios due to the language laws.
Yeah, and the Boston Rough Riders.
Yeah.
Sure. These names are Canadian football teams. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, we interrupted you.
No, that's fine. Yeah, it's just about men yearning, and like it's like basically it follows like what I would. I mean, you can correct me if you.
Sounds like he's pissing.
Yeah, it does. Let's.
That's port.
He's filling up a cup with piss. A piss and a fart all at once. I don't know if that's going to come across on the audio.
We
which
can
is
have
very
Preston.
Yeah, Foley it
ADR
in.
in.
Yeah.
We can have a
Yeah.
Foley in. Preston, you're gonna have to
Piss next to the mic.
to record yourself peeing and then
And
having a little.
farting.
It kind of follows like a 10-year situationship, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Mhm.
And then, unlike most situationships, it actually ends up in a happy ending.
Whoa,
like-
no spoilers.
I think that one of the most revolutionary things about it is that it ends so happily.
Yeah, because a lot of queer stories, and it's not that there aren't like queer stories. They're all just a lot of times fucking depressing.
Yeah. People do be dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's based on a hockey smut book written by a woman and then adopted by a man.
And
Which
like-
again, it's a long tradition of gay men adopting women's books. Carrie Bradshaw was written by Candace Bushnell, Sex and the City.
Mhm.
Michael Patrick King made it.
Wait, that was a book?
Yeah, Sex and
Yeah.
the City was a book.
Sex and the City was a
It's
book?
it's the gay on thin ice.
What's on thin ice?
What?
Is
I
that
feel
a
like
hockey
I've brought
thing?
this up before.
Is-
It's a movie. It's like a fucking Hallmark movie from the 90s that I watched once with my sister when I was a kid. And it's like the premise is there's a guy who's an ice hockey player who dies in an ice hockey accident. And then they were like, and then he goes, and then they're like, you died too soon, so we're going to reincarnate you. And they say, what do you want to be reincarnated as? And he's like, anything as long as I can skate. And they reincarnate him as a figure skater. And
What?
and he's like a sexy female figure skater, but he's trying to seduce his like wife from like when he died, and he's trying to convince her that it's him. And he's trying to like, but actually no, on thin ice is the gay on thin ice because he's trying to initiate a lesbian relationship.
Wait, does he succeed? Does it work?
I can't really remember the full plot of the
No
movie.
spoilers for On Thin Ice.
Yeah,
What the hell?
yeah. Next episode of Glue Factory, all about on thin ice.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are
we're
dressed up
watching
as
it.
figure
Yeah.
skaters.
I'd
you're-
love to dress up as Elvis Stoico, Canada's greatest figure skater.
Elvis
Do you know who that is?
Stoico.
Nah.
Elvis Stoico is
Sounds like Elvis Costello trying to come
No,
up with a
this
fake
was
name
like-
for the cops.
He was a main source for gold medals in Canada for figure skating in the 90s and early 2000s.
Wow,
Yeah.
the main source for gold medals.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Okay, can I use your laptop to show you some sex scenes?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. All right. So,
Also, other context is that the two main lovers in this show are like based off of Sidney Crosby and Ovechkin.
yes, that I have heard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although
I
she
don't know who
like
these people
sort
are.
of denies. They were like huge hockey players, and they had
Okay.
they did have a rivalry. Like they were like the top of the
Hmm.
top at that time.
So the thing that's like at the core
I-
of it.
Sidney Crosby Sidney Crosby was personally so core to so many good things happening for me.
Tell
In
us
what way?
Tell us more.
Remember the Olympics, like with the best goal of all time.
I don't know. What year would have that been?
To 08. This was
Babe, she wasn't born yet.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 28.
That's too bad because you meant that the 2008 Olympics was Canada and the States. Because Canada lost to our first series against the States barely,
Okay.
and then crawled back up through the entire through by winning every single other game. So we were in the gold medal playoff against the American team, and it went to like double overtime. And Sidney Crosby tipped in a fucking buzzer beater. It was I remember where
There's
I was
a lot of
when I was
tipping in a
watching it.
buzzer beater in this show.
I remember. It was down to buzzer beater is a basketball term, but it was down to seconds. It was about to be a penalty shootout, and he he comes around the he comes back from around the goal and just flips it in top corner. The whole stadium fucking falls apart. And I was watching it in the common room of my university, and I was sitting next to the girl I'd had a crush on for like 3 years, and it happens, and then she immediately kisses me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. As soon as Sidney Crosby won the Olympics for us in 2008, I immediately started hooking up with the girl I've had a crush on for 3 years.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sydney. That's
Wow,
hockey.
that's awesome.
He took it in so I could.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wait, can you comment on hockey as a sport to watch?
No.
Okay, fair,
Because
fair.
I only start caring about hockey when it is
Gonna get you
international.
laid.
Yeah, international competition.
Mm.
I don't care about any individual.
But I meant more
Canadian-
like as the sport itself, because I feel like how can you see the puck? It's so small and their costumes are so big.
costumes. Are we saying costumes?
Whatever.
Suits?
I like this.
They're hockey suits.
Uniform, I think would be.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I like that we're doing sports for the female gaze here. I think that's actually really good.
Usually what'll happen if you're watching it is like the screen will be like 5% dimmed, and then they'll highlight the puck.
Okay.
So you won't notice that the screen's dim, but the puck, like the area around the puck, will look lighter.
Okay.
And also, you can sort of see it. Again, this is like I don't watch hockey, but I'm a Canadian, so I've watched way more hockey than anyone else, other than Canadians who watch hockey.
Right.
He's like as a Canadian who doesn't watch hockey, you're still in the like 95th percentile of global hockey watching.
Yeah.
By osmosis.
Yeah.
Erica, do you feel like you've seen a lot of hockey?
Honestly, no.
Okay. Fair.
My dad was never like, he played hockey growing up because he like grew up in like northern Ontario, but it's not something he consumed ever. He'd rather watch a Western movie.
You know what? That's fair. And now he's watching poker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's
Hockey is
watching
the only North American sport I think I find enjoyable.
Well,
And
did you watch it
basketball's
in
all right,
Russia as
actually.
well? Because it's big in Russia, obviously.
I never actually went in Russia. I have been to a hockey game in the States once a few years ago. I think what I respect about it is that it involves a lot of arbitrary violence, which I think is also what like European sports are about. Because we have a lot of sports that are superficially non-violent, but they're peripherally extremely violent.
Like football hooliganism.
Exactly, yeah. And I think this is generally what a lot of North American sports lack is there's no vibes. It's very boring.
Hockey does do riots.
Well, this is what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Hockey is the
That's why he
exception
likes
because it's
it.
like that's why no Canadian hockey players have any teeth.
Yeah, but hockey players fight one another. Like
Yeah.
fighting is a big part of it.
Like I remember those riots that happened in like Vancouver.
Yeah,
And there was
yeah.
that like famous photo of that
The famous
couple
photo of the
kissing,
couple kissing on the street.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? I'm Googling that.
It kind of goes
How
hard.
come it seems like there's
What
a
am I
lot of like
Googling?
romanticy elements to hockey that
Yeah.
we're not really. We're kind
Yeah,
of bringing
yeah.
up a lot of like romance
Hockey,
elements to hockey.
Vancouver riot kiss.
It proves that for straight men, the gap between fighting and kissing is gossamer thin.
Oh my God.
It's
That's
hot.
gorgeous. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire
Okay,
life.
we're going to need to put this on the screen. Can we look?
Oh my God. It's like better than that. Is it the D-Day kiss in Times Square?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
better.
No, that's Canada's D-Day.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's
Isn't it?
very arty. Yeah, I love that.
Buddy's
It's like
fucking
that.
getting it in.
It's like that picture of the New Year's Eve in like Stoke-on-Trent or whatever. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
I'll
he's gonna
Google it.
show.
Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah,
What am I
yeah.
Googling? New
It's
Year's
like-
Eve, Stoke-on-Trent?
I don't think it is actually Stoke-on-Trent, but it's somewhere like that. It's like New Year's Eve street photo UK. There's like a man
New
lying
Year's Eve
down.
street photo UK will do.
Oh, I
will
think
do
that's
it.
in
It's not a-
Manchester.
It's not a kiss.
It might be Manchester,
No.
yeah.
It's not a kiss. It's definitely not a kiss.
It's
Yeah,
just like
no.
they're all.
It's like, I think if
on
you
the
put in like
floor.
Renaissance
There it is.
painting,
Oh,
yeah.
that's,
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is a
that is
classic.
gorgeous. That's a Hieronymus Bosch, actually. All
Yeah.
right.
Hieronymus Bash!
There we go.
There we are.
Erica?
I like that you did the woke Bosch instead of the chud Bosch. Yeah, that's the Chud
that's the
Bosch.
Chud Bosch, yeah.
Erica EHLER, before we get into the topic of yearning and interview the men at this
You
table,
keep saying urinating.
yearning.
You add an extra syllable to yearning
Yearning?
that makes it sound like piss.
Why can't it be both?
Yeah, there's one
Thank
man who yearns for
you.
urine, and we've
What
talked
is,
about him
a sex
extensively.
scene that we should show them and watch their reaction? Do you have one?
Maybe
in
the
mind?
phone call.
What's the two girls, one cup
But
of?
But yeah, that's just head.
But the problem also is
I don't know. Maybe the first one.
the other thing is you're
the very first. one.
acting like
I
I
think so,
haven't
yeah.
seen so much gay sex in
No,
my
no, no,
life.
no, 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 no. It's different. It's different.
Okay.
Babe. It's different.
Mm.
Very cool that you've seen gay sex.
I see it all the time.
Yeah. Okay. He loves to check. He loves to see. Well,
Yeah,
what
you've got a VPN, sure. What you do in your own home, that's up to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it once. So I'm gonna. Okay. We're gonna do
Time to take another pee and fart.
Yeah.
Do you need a refill and pee
I'm
and
still
fart?
working on mine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Milo?
I'm okay. Thank you.
You don't appreciate. None of you appreciate.
No,
port.
I really like port, and I enjoyed that, but I just don't want to get too drunk because I have to work after this.
Right. See, after this, I'm just meeting another friend, and then we're just going to finish that bottle of Chevry Chambertin from the thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, you look, it's Sunday. Why not?
I might
I'm
do
the sicko
the
who's
shower
working
scene
on Sunday.
actually,
Okay, cool.
and then
Okay.
shower scene into the first one.
Unfold is on. Go to that. After that.
Okay.
I'm sort of dressed for it.
Okay, baby angel. I promise.
You got your stash on.
Okay, can you see Milo?
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Okay, Riley, can you see?
Yeah.
This is the first time. This is how.
Wow, they're pouring some port. I wasn't expecting that.
They're pouring a lot of port.
Yeah. Wow, guys, slow down.
You're going to get diabetes.
Yeah.
That's the Russian one. That's the Canadian. Okay, so tell me what you see.
I
A
see
lot
two-
of crack.
I see two very, very, very attractive men.
Cheeked the fuck
Look at
up.
the cheeks on that. Look at the cheeks on that.
We have a little bit of Hank Hill ass over here, and we have a little bit of a.
Hank Hill ass.
Oh, you don't know?
Oh,
Oh, you
yeah.
haven't seen that
I-
meme?
No, I know it, but I would like you to describe
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, just like two straight.
It's
Yeah.
flat. It's like it's the ass. He has the ass of
Yeah.
a Lego man.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
It's not-
Russian guy is
The Russian
fucking
guy
booty
is the
lit.
ass of a
that's
Kardashian.
like Brazilian style.
Is that not the most insane
Bubble.
booty you've ever
I
seen?
don't think I've
in your
ever
life?
seen a Russian man with an ass like
He's
that.
not Russian, to be clear. He's from Texas.
Oh, right.
But he
yeah.
does a very good Russian accent, and we will show it to you.
Ladna.
He is good. He is good.
Yeah.
So,
That's
are
so
you
impressive.
impressed? Are you impressed? with
I'm
it?
extreme. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what I've got going on.
Yeah.
I've got
Babe,
that
I've
one.
seen you naked. You're talking to me as if I've never seen you naked.
That's true. I've got that one going on. I wish I had that one going on.
If you're wondering, he did say that the way that he achieves this is by doing his squats elevated, so his ass goes below his feet. Do you know what I mean?
I'm
Wow.
gonna start doing that.
You gotta look at that thing.
I gotta start I have no wagon.
Guy who's dying on the Oregon Trail.
I have no wagon. I have no wagon, and yet I must scream.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
We gotta get you a wagon.
I gotta get a wagon.
We need to go fund me.
Yeah.
Get
When
Riley a
you're,
wagon. What are we funding it for?
yeah, when
What are
you're
we
hauling
buying with
ass,
the
you only need to
GoFundMe?
put the
Just
seats down in a hatchback.
Just a platform that I can stand on.
We're gonna go
We're
BBL.
we're gonna go fund me for £10 so I can buy a little platform I can stand on to do
Yeah.
squats.
Okay, so this I do think is one of the definitive shots of the show. I think I saw this 13 minutes into the first episode, and I thought, well, here we fucking go.
Yeah, well, here we go.
Is there going to be gay sex on the gay sex hockey show?
Hope so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pretty
All
good.
right. So we're gonna see. Basically, I want you to see just how much choreography goes into one of the sex scenes.
You love heated rivalry. You love heated rivalry. So here's a
This
peek.
is my wine.
Seriously, yeah, I fully believe it. This is a peek behind the curtain here. Is that Olga texted the group chat basically with, "We're doing a heated rivalry episode." I was like, okay.
Prepare yourselves.
But as though like you messaged it as though you were gonna like experience resistance. You were ready to come in guns
Oh, yeah.
blazing.
I had
and
paragraphs
Did
pre-written.
not expect, I think, at least me and Milo to say, okay, all right,
You
sure.
guys hate doing viral content.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right.
Especially if you're a bit drunk.
Okay, so I need you guys. Here we fucking go.
Riley
This
would
is-
never watch anything gay.
Are you ready?
Hey, that's not true. Yes, go.
All I can see is the reflection of Riley's face.
Good.
It's a shame the listener can't see this.
Yeah, this is a joke for Milo only.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come. Oh!
I'm going to come.
Yeah. Wonderful tension building.
There's a lot of really loud mouth sounds, which I thought would upset you, Riley.
I'm a bit drunk.
I feel that I'm hearing so much more kissing noise than I've ever heard from kissing myself. Like that's how
He's not doing it right.
much
Yeah.
they're amplifying this.
Look at that cunty.
I can't look.
Fancy little
I,
tank top.
I can't look. Oh, I have that
Rick
tank
Owens
top.
vibes. I've seen you in it.
Yeah, I love that tank top.
You
I'm
wear it
gonna,
to Berghain.
I'm gonna wear that tank top.
All
on
right. Are
Saturday.
you ready? We watching?
So muscular. I wish I was that muscular.
Getting body dysmorphia from watching Heated
I already
Rivalry.
told you yes. Yes. This is something that I often say is that like I know that I'm not fat. I've come to the final.
Can we
acceptance
finish
I'm
this
not
scene
fat.
before we talk about
No,
how fat you are?
But this is related, which is I'm gay fat. I'm straight normal. I'm gay fat.
I'm gay.
According to this.
Straight normal, I'm gay.
And I don't mean normal normatively, by the way. I mean down the middle. But
But the thing is, I just want you to know. And the thing is, maybe I'm not qualified because I'm a woman, but I do think that there is a gay community out there for you that will find whatever you've got going on just right.
Oh yeah.
thank you.
There's
Anyway,
a smorgasbord.
yeah.
Okay, so
This show seems extremely intense.
I mean,
why do you think we're so obsessed? So do you see?
Why
Okay,
do you think you guys are starting to wear hockey jerseys?
we're literally wearing hockey jerseys.
And also, you have like a podcast about it now.
Yes, I do. So
Yeah.
this is the
You didn't even tell me about it. I just saw it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I saw it was like Heated Rivalry podcast. Like, oh, I should tell Olga about that. Then I clicked and I was like, it is Olga.
Yeah.
Olga's just doing it. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
well, because I knew I was like, there's absolutely no way I can say everything I need to say on one episode of this podcast.
Yeah.
What else do you feel you need to say about Heated Rivalry? What's going through your head about it?
Tune in to Tonsil Hockey, which is the other podcast that I'm doing just about this. Okay, can we finish the sex scene?
Sorry, yes.
Because we need to finish the sex scene and then it's all just going to be chat. Just because Erica and I want you to know how the sex looks on this show.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
The
understand?
problem is, it's hard to actually see due to how the lights are set up.
Okay, so would you like to, how do you want to do this?
You know what?
Do you want to put it there?
I think we need to just give it closer to Milo and Erika.
How are you going to watch it? Can you put it on the end of your...
Yeah.
He's going to move.
come around.
He's going to come around if you can't hear him. Okay, he's going to watch from there. All right.
Okay. So like maybe like this. Does that work? for
You just
everyone?
turn it to you. I've seen it.
Yeah, Olga's seen it 20
I've
times.
got this is seared into my memory.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm watching in my head. You guys can narrate it for me.
He
Wow,
appears to be-
they're not cowards. The mouth sounds are just as loud on the blowjob.
Yeah. I have a lot of thoughts about mouth sounds in film. Sorry.
It's very like
I have a lot of thoughts about mouth sounds in film.
Wow, I like that he's insecure about his ability to suck dick.
It's
Was
his
it
first
bad?
time. He's
Oh,
never
wow.
sucked dick before.
Mm.
The fact of it being a first time makes it much more intense.
No, I have been to sauna before.
His accent is pretty good for a guy from Texas.
Yeah.
I like trouble. Oh, sorry. If you showed me a lesbian movie like this, I would not. I would also probably be grounding.
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, pretty neat.
And you'd still be wearing a hockey jersey.
Just how
Yeah.
much nudity they
What's
handle.
What's taking
manage
me
to-
out of it is I feel like if they were both as erect as they presumably are, they couldn't be stood this close together.
Well, they would just go beside each
Yeah.
other. You could tessellate.
Well, I'm not assuming they're tip to tip,
Sorry.
but I like
no, they dock.
You could tessellate the penises.
bit of docking. But no, I think like just they were like chest to chest.
You could still do that.
They would. They would.
Or if you flip it up.
Yeah.
You ever flipped a cock up? Jesus Christ.
Flip the cock up, your new podcast.
Okay,
Cock
are they
up.
naked yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
One is-
Artful cropping on the scene.
I would say the
The American has a real hip pronation.
There
He's got
are
a bit
no
of a
Americans
swayback.
here.
The Canadian has a bit of a hip pronation.
Mm.
Think of the intimacy coordination here.
yeah.
Mm.
I'm thinking about it.
Where the
This is a great stretch for my groin. Great groin stretch I'm doing.
what is happening? Can someone tell me?
That's a line from the show.
He's
This
about
is great stretch for my groin. They're lying on the bed.
Ilya's jerking him off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're seeing cheek.
This is like Two Girls, One Cup all over again.
Yeah. You're watching it in the reflection of my glasses.
Yeah.
He's
is a great
practicing
stretch.
sucking dick again.
Shane is back's arched,
I like that.
butt up.
I love that. Watch it! Watch the gay porn! Milo, stop making eye contact with me. Riley, watch the boys kiss.
I thought they just went, yes.
This is conversion therapy the other way around.
Did he just come? Is that the implication?
Yeah.
That's the way. Yeah, no one's coming
quick.
that quick from a
That's quick.
blowjob. Come on.
What if?
Yeah,
but what if
they
it's
are.
something that you wanted your whole life? And then this is the
Exactly.
first time you get it.
No, but it was the Russian guy that came. He's
Okay,
done it
everybody
before.
pause. I think that's enough now. We are not here to fact check the show.
Oh, I feel so. I feel very loose now because I was standing with
From all the gay porn.
with like a big. I was standing with a big spread and a big squat, and now
As
I'm
were
like,
they.
Yeah, you were.
I
Okay.
feel so much better.
So are we seeing just how explicit the show is?
Yeah.
It's pretty explicit. Yeah.
We like it?
Yeah, it's great. I like a show that's balls out metaphorically, but also literally in this
Thank
case.
you.
So I guess, oh, look at them. They're so pretty. Oh, my babies, my boys.
You really like heated rivalry.
I really like it. It's a religion.
Uh-huh.
So I guess Erika has brought up yearning.
I really needed to
Stop
stretch.
quoting lines from the show.
I needed to
Do
stretch.
you feel like yearning is something that you enjoy watching? Or like, do you like hearing it in music or reading it in books? Is that an emotion that you seek?
I think I'm not the person to ask that.
You're not a
one.
yearner?
Because, yeah, think about this, right? If you're talking about yearning in music,
Mm.
what's the music that I like?
Techno.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
techno. Or like
But what about I can't wait for the weekend to begin?
It's good stuff.
What's
Yeah.
that if not yearning?
That's house.
It's also not techno. I'm sorry. I
yeah.
tried.
And and then what films do I like is like sort of icy tense gun movies.
Right.
But I appreciate it when I see it.
I see. Okay.
I appreciate yearning when I see it.
You're not a very romantic person, is what I'm hearing.
No.
Okay.
But I like romance. I think it's cool.
Okay.
I think it's sweet. I think Milo's probably more of a romantic person than I am, actually.
Milo, you do seem like a romantic.
I am kind of a
Yeah, you've got a
romantic,
fancy
yeah.
car and you love Rod Stewart. Tell us about your.
Exactly. Yeah.
your
Tell us about that. Tell us
And the
about your
fancier a car you have, the more like Rod Stewart you are.
Tell us about your CD changer. I was yearning during COVID, but what I was yearning for was going out.
Mm,
That's what I was
Yeah.
yearning for.
yeah.
It's a form of
But
yearning.
you yearn. I think you yearn for like people.
I mean,
love that you
Milo,
said that like it's pathological.
No. Milo is a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, I am. I'm a big romantic. That's
Yeah.
me. Ladies.
I'm trying to be more of a romantic. I'm
Oh,
really
what attempts are you making? What are the steps that you're taking towards romance?
Taking a long bath.
Nothing concrete.
Nothing concrete.
I'm worrying about it more.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's one of the first steps.
Yeah.
There
I'm
you go.
allowing it to make me more anxious.
That's like me with climate change.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything
Yeah,
concrete, but I'm
okay.
worrying about it more.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Erika, would you like to tell the boys what insane unhinged thing we decided to do once we saw the show?
Yup. We both emailed our managers, and because the show only recently came to the UK with Sky, and we were thinking, oh, you know, they may come over here and do a press junket, and so we emailed them saying we'd like to do press with them.
And would you like to read the email
Amazing.
and how we sold ourselves?
Please.
You ready for
Please.
this?
Have you had a response?
They said, thank you. Okay.
At all? Hey, we are experiencing a large volume of emails.
Okay, I'll have you guys read it out, but then I will
I think we should also show you the text exchange that me and Olga had, where there's a question that Olga asked me that made me laugh.
Okay, would you like to start with that? And then I will have
Yeah. Okay. So I get so we're writing. Olga kind of mocks up this proposal, and then she sends me a text and she's sincere.
Mhm.
That is it okay if I say Wasian?
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got the card. I got the Wasian card. Just because,
Hmm.
I'm Russian and she's obviously Filipino Canadian, and the main character is Asian Canadian in the show. So the angle of our angle was we don't have large followings. We have nothing to do with the show, but we are the main
We are
character.
race
Yeah.
matched.
Yeah.
we are perfectly race matched.
We played every card in the book. We're both queer. We got the races correct.
But they're like, how many followers? We're just like, have you heard the fact that we're bisexual?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you,
Some of us might be neurodivergent.
question mark? Okay.
None of us are minors.
We watched a TV show and we were like, time to email the industry. Quite neurodiverse, baby.
Us are minors. Well, I can drive.
Yeah. Do they need picking up from the airport?
So this is
Uh-huh.
okay. So this in bold, read, because they were like, okay, Sky, who were the distributor here in the UK, came back asking, hey guys, like, what is your reach? when we pitched this as like a press opportunity.
And you were like,
to be
around? Is that the correct answer?
So
What is your trombone? Rusty? I don't know.
So we were pitching them to do an episode of Bad Advice, my web show that, with all due respect, no one has ever seen. So read in bold what I wrote. And if this is too cringe, we'll cut it out.
I accidentally am replying.
Okay, please don't.
Okay. Reply. Okay. String of racial epithets. Send. Sorry, I think I did that wrong. Is that going to be a problem for you? I emailed
actually am allowed to say Wasian, so that's
I emailed the word Wasian.
Yeah.
I said it's the world's first navigation app for biracial people. So, the first season of Bad Advice on Instagram has accrued, past imperfect,
Yeah.
over 500,000 views with an audience of 60% women in the UK ages 25 to 34. Well, we know the stats are modest in comparison to bigger. Well, we know that the size of the boat is not very large. It's
We know
the
how to
motion.
use it.
It's the motion of the ocean.
We know how to use it.
Well, we might only have 4 inches in comparison to some other more hung outlets. We think that this is a winning opportunity for the following 3 reasons. Number 1, target demo. Eric and I are established names in the UK comedy scene with an audience that is a 100% home run,
No, it's a little joke. It's a little
or whatever
joke.
the hockey equivalent of that is.
Come on, we're having
Come
fun.
on, for Heated Rivalry. We do relatable material about relationships. We also do a lot of queer gigs. We ourselves are the target audience for this show, and our own audiences reflect that. We love the show, and so will they.
Come on, that's pretty good. That's good marketing speak.
I would have said Slapshot. That was you.
We are an absolute pair of buzzer beaters. And for that reason.
Again, buzzer. Look, I've been drinking. Buzzer beaters is a basketball
But
term.
they do have a buzzer in hockey.
They do, but with
And you can beat it.
But with basketball, it's like if the
Yeah.
ball leaves your hand and then the
Yeah,
buzzer
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
it still counts if it
Yeah.
goes in.
Mm.
That's very.
That's how my mom
specific.
got pregnant.
Yeah, the buzzer went.
Yeah.
So your dad had to stop, but he was mid bust.
The cum was arcing through the air, and your mum just happened to be lying there with her legs open. They weren't even having sex.
Yeah. He actually had gone through a series of sort of hilarious mishaps that involved him arcing a load across the room.
Yeah.
And your mother had fallen over.
Yeah. Well, as a kid, you don't want your parents to have sex, so that's what
You have to do like a
Yeah,
Wallace
yeah,
and Gromit bit of
It was a Rube
physical
Goldberg. I was a Rube Goldberg conception.
You've heard of a test tube baby. Check out a Rube
Yeah.
Goldberg baby. So,
Stepwife, why are you stuck in Styralna Mashinka?
2,
Yeah.
low effort. An episode of Bad Advice takes 10 minutes to film total. It can be filmed literally anywhere with 0 prep and 0 personal questions.
Yeah, I needed to give it to him as an opportunity.
That, to be honest, is a very good selling point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're
We're
not
laughing, but
you're not gonna call Paul Mescal and say you need to prep these questions. But if you call Paul Mescal and you say, "Hey, do you have 10 minutes?"
yeah, you can run here. Next time you need to get away from a woman, say, "Oh, I've got to go and do this queer show." You wouldn't get it.
Okay, and I think this is
3.
my magnum opus.
Personal connection.
Okay, let's go.
We realize this press opportunity is a huge long shot, could have said Slapshot,
Okay.
but we simply cannot overstate our personal connection to the show, the book, and the universe. Is the universe just our universe? The universe, the cinematic universe
No, where
is
the
what?
NHL doesn't exist. It's
Okay.
a copyright-free MHL.
Yeah.
The-
It exists in the same universe as Pro Evolution Soccer.
So, Erika grew up in a Filipino-Canadian household in Ontario, and I grew up in Russia. We're both bi, which is something we've had to navigate both personally and culturally.
Absolutely, yes.
This
I'm
is the
bi.
most,
I'm Russian and British.
This is some of the most baffling writing for us.
I needed to go
I'm sorry.
ultra earnest on
I'm so
it.
sorry, but what this reminds me of, what this reminds me of is something really specific. And it really specifically reminds me of, in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the letter that Mac writes to the baseball player that he likes, which is like, I never had an older brother, but I think if we had a relationship, it would be a real home run.
Yeah, that's exactly
Uh-huh.
it. That's the tone I was going for.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness to Olga, she was writing this with one hand.
For us, Heated Rivalry was not just another TV binge. It was something that spoke directly to our experiences and made us feel seen. That's very AI, unfortunately.
It made us feel seen.
Honestly, guys, they didn't agree to the interview.
two male hockey players in Canada fucking, and you were like, "This is about me." This speaks to my experience
we're
of
like-
the world.
I identify.
When I see a guy who's really cheeked up, I'm like, finally, a show about my life.
You can't be what you can't see. In this case,
I've never sucked a cock before,
a caked up Russian hockey player.
but I'm willing to give it a go.
It's really sweet. I think it's really sweet. I do think it's really sweet. It's really sweet. It's very adorable. This is what I would write to like the guy that runs Chateau Moussard.
Yeah. This is my Make-A-Wish. This is literally
Yours is your
Make-A-Wish.
And you made your wish. But you know what it is?
Mr. Murdoch, a little girl has written in.
A little 30-year-old girl has written in.
What will you reply?
Is she dying? Well, we all are dying, I suppose.
She'll die if she doesn't get to meet the caked up guy from Heated Rivalry.
Hated rivalry.
You brought
Oh my
me
God.
out of my
Why can't I hold
cryo
the phone?
chamber
Oh,
for
where'd it
this.
go? Get it back.
Oh, okay.
I dropped the phone for no reason.
God.
Oh, we're back on it?
Yeah. Just finish
Okay.
finish the bold bit.
I know. I'm going to finish the bold bit. I just think it's really sweet. Because you know what it is? There's Make-A-Wish, and then there's Shoot Your Shot. And I think that Shoot Your Shot should also be a charity. And it's not guaranteed. But like,
Shoot your
you know,
slap shot. Yeah.
Shoot Your Shot. And it's a charity that helps you be confident enough to like send a long shot email.
Our mantra for this year was closed mouths don't get fed. And we're like, well, we're not going to get
Closed
this.
mouths don't suck cock.
Also correct.
Mm.
And so, so we were like, okay, well, we want to interview these guys and we're not going to ever interview them if we don't ask to interview them.
We think we could celebrate the show in a very special way. We're also funny. I mean, it's pretty funny we're doing this, we think, in the grand scheme of things. Whatever happens, we're big fans of the show. We can't wait to see what next. Thank you so much for reading. Oh boy, they stopped getting back to you. Okay. They really stopped getting back to you. But you know what? I'm proud of you for participating in the Shoot Your Shot program.
To be fair, I don't
Absolutely.
think they did come over here to the UK for a press
Yeah,
tour.
it's not like they did Graham Norton and not
It's
bad
not like
advice.
they drank.
You
Graham
can't
Norton's-
go over there. It's fucking weird. You should see the emails we've been
Yeah, they
receiving.
were at the airport and then they got that through
You're
and they're
like,
like,
nah.
We gotta spin this around. We think that the two boys are gonna get killed if they go to the UK.
Yeah.
They're
We
gonna
gotta
get
send
torn.
them somewhere really homophobic where no one's watched the show. It's the only place they'll be safe. Saudi Arabia press tour.
They're gonna get torn limb from limb by bisexuals between the ages of 25 and 39.
the viewers of bad advice, of course.
Shouts out.
18 to 25, I think was the
That was a
demographic
very
cited.
vulnerable thing that we just did.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
So thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so much for
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
We're
to
all
that.
proud of you.
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson.
Cheers. Cheers,
Milo and
Dan.
Riley, can I ask you, who would you write that for? You would write that to a vineyard, would you say?
I have written that to a vineyard.
Okay. I'm glad. I
I
feel
wrote
safe
that
now.
to Domaine Jean-Louis Chave.
What'd you say? What did you want?
I wanted to do so. Domaine Jean-Louis Chave does not do open tours. Like you can't go.
Okay.
But I was planning a very special holiday with a person I was in a relationship with to the Rhone, and they were fond of. They still are fond of Syrah.
You've gone very congressional hearing again.
But did they respond
I
and
do
let
not
you use
recall.
it?
No.
Okay.
I got no response.
So we all actually failed at the Shoot Your Shot charity,
Yeah.
but we tried.
Yeah.
I shot my shot. Again, you thought I was joking when I said, "Oh, this sounds like something I'd say to a winery." This is something I've said to a winery.
Yeah.
Do you want to show us the email?
If Julia Louis-Dreyfus ever gets divorced, I'll send an email similar to that, and it will also say it'll only take 10 minutes of your time.
Julie Dreyfus, hot.
Oh yeah,
That's not controversial.
You know what? Sue me.
and it's only getting better.
Sue me, very hot.
Mm.
You do love a MILF, don't you? Do you know that once told me, and maybe we should bleep out who said this, but that he only watches MILF porn because he says he is sure that the girls are of age. I think that's beautiful.
That's very woke of him.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm seeing if I can find. It might have been through a contact form on a website.
Okay. If you find it, I would love to read it. If not, we are now going to be playing Ilya's Russian accent and having Milo judge it. Actually, we're gonna play you a Russian monologue
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
because I think it's
'Cause
really good.
That's where they show up the non-Russian actors usually. Like, have you ever seen The Americans?
I can't say I have.
Okay, well, there's a show. It's a very good show. I'd recommend it. It's like from like 2014.
I know what it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. But I'm saying for the benefit of anyone who might not know. And
I'm not able to find it. I'm so
That's
sorry.
fine.
It's about these two KGB agents who've moved to America to be spies, and they've been like the premise is that they've spent basically like half their life training in the KGB to like look and sound completely American and like blend in with society. But then they have handlers at the Soviet embassy who are all played by Russian actors. And so there's a lot of scenes where they speak Russian and the Russian's all very good, but there are occasionally bits where the main cast, who are just both, there's like one British and one American actor.
So what show is this?
The Americans.
Okay.
And they very occasionally they have to speak Russian to each other. And it's like,
Sorry.
it really
why?
it really takes you out of it because there's a lot of Russian dialogue in the show, which is all by like Russians or like Russian speakers. And then just really occasionally one of the main characters will have to say something in Russian. And it's like very like, yeah.
That's the song.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I know exactly what we're talking about. There is a
Yeah.
character in here that is like that.
Yeah.
For those of you who know, it's Sasha, who like basically they have either native Russian speakers. Everybody's a native Russian speaker apart from Ilya, who's the Texas guy, and he's really, really good at Russian. And there's other guy, Sasha, who is, and I say this with all the love in the world, horrific at it. So
Okay,
like
great.
there are those scenes.
Is it like when John Wick speaks Russian in John Wick?
I can't say I've ever seen John Wick speak Russian.
Где моя собака, блин?
Yeah, he just talks like Keanu Reeves, but speaking Russian.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Hey, niet.
Yeah, I will say that even when they go as far as to actually speak Russian, that's still more effort than some, because there's that like legendary Bourne Identity screenshot, which is his like Jason Bourne's fake Russian passport, and it's just like a bunch of Cyrillic characters. It doesn't even fucking mean anything, and it's like put some effort into it. So when I told you that your friend Dan's song is featured in the show, I was like, this is not just a feature. This like it's
like the main
song.
big thing.
Like it's teased in one episode. It then ends the most important episode, and the episode is called the name of the song.
Yeah, although technically it's Spencer Krug's song, but it is from the Wolf Parade band.
Great.
I know nothing about rock and roll at all, except for things to do with people who are things that are made by,
Spencer Krug,
things
good
that I
Russian
like.
man.
except to do with things that are made by people I know personally. There we go. Words.
Okay.
We muted it if you.
Yeah, no, I know.
Is this where they'll believe in anything?
No. I'll play that for you.
There are a lot of mouth sounds in this show.
Very ASMR.
Listen to this.
I will not come back here. I hate everything. And everyone hates me. I play for everything. This is so Russian.
God, I have goosebumps. I literally have goosebumps, guys.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking great?
It's very good.
Isn't
yeah,
that so
it's really
good?
The most Russian bit of it is when he's like, I pay for everything, the house, the car, I pay for my father's funeral. It's like, well, that's kind of a normal thing to do. It's sort of weird. Like everything else is like extravagant expenses, and then it's like my father's funeral. Oh,
Yeah.
my family wanted to bury my dad. They take. Yeah, but it's very good. I
It's
think.
very
Yeah.
good, isn't it?
Very convincing.
It's very convincing.
Yeah.
And I have to say, that is vanishingly rare. for
Yeah.
a
It took him, like,
non-Russian
2
speaker in a
weeks.
TV show.
Yeah, he did it in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
This movie was made for $3. Like, sorry, this TV show was made for $3.
What's
4
that?
million, but it's like that's nothing.
Yeah. For that much.
And like they found out that they got the roles 2 weeks before, so he had 2 weeks to learn all of that. I
They
just
were-
think it's
Is
They
he
were
incredible.
just
both,
an
like,
incredible
waitstaff.
polyglot?
Before.
Yeah,
he
speaks
speaks French.
Yeah, he speaks French as well, and he learned by just like going there. So I was very, very impressed with
He's
this.
dubbing the Quebecois version himself.
But he said he just like learned it phonetically, and then that's how he learned his lines.
Yeah, you
Like
would,
ABBA.
you'd
would
think
do that.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
You're not gonna learn like
Actual
conjugations
No,
in that time.
no.
Yeah.
But it's also interesting because it's not just there's so many layers to it, right? There's like learning the pronunciations and like learning that by heart, but then you also have to act it, and you have to know what you're saying in order to act it correctly per word that you just know phonetically.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've been told that particular monologue hits harder if you're like a native Russian speaker.
Yes,
Really?
and I
Yeah.
can confirm that.
Yeah.
I can confirm that.
That like the subtitles
can
don't do it
confirm
justice.
It's also the kind of monologue that like every Russian guy says to you at 10 a.m. at an afters. Like when you've been on it all night.
So
pay
what
for
are
everything.
they actually?
everything. I pay for my father's funeral. Does anyone ask how my day was? No. When I was 9, my dog died. We should kiss in a
Anytime you
straight
talk-
way.
Anytime you talk to me about a Russian afters, I remember that guy's house.
Oh yeah, the guy who later went to prison for drug trafficking.
Yeah.
Huh?
So
Wait, can we hear about this? Heated Rivalry
He's
season
out
2?
now.
He's out.
I was in Tbilisi
Oh, so
and they were like,
gay
he's
and in
out.
prison?
Imagine.
So Milo and I went to Moscow in 2018.
18.
Or rather, Milo was in Moscow, and I was like,
I remember. We were friends then.
yeah. But I was also like, I'm never gonna get invited to Moscow by someone who knows it and
Yeah.
can go.
Mm.
I'm probably just gonna take. I'm gonna tick this box. I'm gonna take this opportunity. I feel like maybe events are gonna develop in the next 10 years where I can't go to Russia.
Yeah.
I was right.
He's like Christian Bale in The Big Short.
Nailed it. Yeah.
And so then I was like, all right, well, I'll go. And so you took me to a series of parties where I got cornered by this guy 30 times.
Wait, so who's this guy?
No, this versions of this
Oh,
guy.
Yeah.
okay.
So there was a guy that we knew who I won't name, but he was like mates with my flatmate, and he was a lawyer, and I thought that he was a lawyer. But I mean, he was technically a lawyer, but it turns out that the fact that he was a lawyer was kind of it was something of a professional beard for what he was really up to, which was that he was like the money guy for a drug cartel.
Great.
And
How did you meet him?
we went to a party at his dacha. He was friends with my flatmate.
Okay, sorry,
What was the
yes.
party we went to where the guy's grandmother came out?
Yeah. I'm a lesbian. Surprise, блядь.
You know what I mean? We were at a party at some
Yeah.
flat, and I was cornered by these guys who were like, "Oh, you like dance music? I make Russian dubstep." And I was like, "Cool."
That's an excellent Russian accent.
I think
Get him in. Get him in the show, baby.
Give me a heated rivalry. Put
Yeah,
my ass on
we
there.
were at a party with Borat. Or maybe we were at maybe we were at Phil's place because
It was the flat. It was the flat, and it had it had the big dining room, and it had the room with the bunk beds where I was cornered by all the DJs who wanted to talk to me about the upstep.
Yeah, I think this was Phil's flat because
Yeah.
his parents were both dancers in the Bolshoi Ballet, and they both got given a flat. So they asked for flats next door to each other, and they knocked them into one massive flat. So they had
was
this
really
sick
nice.
flat in Moscow. Yeah, but as it happens, so Phil would have these parties in one end of the flat, and then his mum would just be asleep at the other end of the flat. And occasionally his hot mum would just wander in a dressing gown and be like, "Hi."
And that's why you wanted to go to the party. Yeah. That does make sense.
But he did make his own trap music.
Yeah, he wanted to.
He'd learned English from Reddit and Soviet textbooks, and he spoke English really well, but with the most bizarre range of he would speak in Victorian formalities and then randomly switch into and that is my shit, my dog.
Yeah.
Factory!